this stream, I'm talking slowly so I have like more time to think and stuff. uh, yeah, I think. Okay, yeah, this is that. I think that's the quickest I've gone live. Yeah, I think that's the quickest I've gone live on everything. I was prepared. Hold on, let me close this up a little bit more. Sorry if you can hear like muffled talking in the background. Um, that's that's my beloved dear sister in the room next to mine. And I can't stop her from talking. Just be like, hey. So yeah. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes before I start as per usual. So I'm just gonna yap about my day a little bit. I want to put yapping in the stream, but I feel like that can come off as corny, so I really don't want to do that. Ooh, I'm already fighting a little burp. I had an egg salad sandwich, and that was good, but I've been burpy. Hold on. Okay. I think I'm good. I think I'm swell. Yes, I've been just talking, chatting right now, letting people come in as they please. Yes, what was I gonna say? I was gonna mention something. Oh yeah, I had my egg salad sandwich, and it was good. Ugh, I love that. However, I think I have to let my beloved dear sister know to hold on. Okay, she got a little loud, and I was worried. But yes, I was gonna draw today, just doodle, because I've been like doing graphic design work, and that's my main thing. Hello, welcome in, Asilis. Hello, thank you for the star. Yeah, I've just been hold on, I'm crossing my legs. I'm sitting because my legs are cold. Ouch. But yeah, I've been doing graphic design work, logo work, when in reality I want to draw cute anime girls and cute stuff. So I'm thinking I'm gonna doodle. Oh my gosh, I'm yawning. Why? I haven't yawned all day. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. I haven't yawned all day. And the moment I hit start screaming. So. Yes. I like drawing cutie patooties. And also scary stuff. There's no in between. Cute patooties and scary stuff. That's it. And I like drawing cute, scary stuff, like unsettling stuff. The what was I gonna say? The struggles. Yeah, the struggles of wanting to like being super interested in horror, but only like drawing cutie stuff. I don't know if I mentioned my passion for horror, but I really love it. I like my main thing is horror games. I love horror games, but I love to be spooky scared. Oh my gosh, and like haunted houses and stuff. Oh, I love haunted houses. I could like go to a haunted house every day. Um, really. Okay, so there's some stuff that's like way too scary. Like I think I could never play like my one main game that I was really like there's no way I can ever play this is Outlast. Oh my gosh. Outlast 2 not as much, but Outlast. Hello, welcome in Shijo. Right now I'm just yapping, letting people come on in while I yap for a bit before I actually start drawing and yapping. The silent screamer type. Yeah, I get that. I'm the type of person that if there's like a hiding spot in a game and I'm like actually scared, I'll stay in the hiding spot. And that's a bad habit. I have to stop that. But I would just be too scared to actually move. But yeah, I love horror, and it's so fun. It's so nice. But I can't draw it. So what I go to, my go for, my no, for my go to, mix letters around numbers, no words. Yeah. Uh, I just like drawing cute stuff that's unsettling. That's my thing. I like drawing cute stuff and unsettling. You play horror? Oh, I'll play horror games and you watch it. That's fun. That's fun. that's the plan. I want to play horror games. I like playing indie games like from itch.io, and mostly because they're free. So most of the time they tend to be free. So yeah, I only play like free games because I don't got money. So ahem. But yeah, I can't wait to start like playing games. Playing games is like my whole. I don't say my whole shtick, but it's I like playing games. So I want to stream that eventually. Ooh, what I want to stream playing like horror Minecraft mods. Oh, I'm excited. Just thinking about it because I've been like before I debuted, I was thinking like, ooh, there's like a lot of things I want to play, but I'm so close to like debuting, so I'll hold off on it. I'll wait. I'll be patient. Yeah, I'll I guess I'll have to, you know, be patient with that stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm yawning. I sighed. Oh my gosh, the sigh triggered a yawn. Excuse me. There are some horror mods that are like the mods. There's this one mod that's popular where this dude just kind of follows you around and he like scares you sometimes. Uh, I don't know. I want a little more than just like a stalker mod in Minecraft. Oh my gosh. Uh, I want a little more than that. I got a little scared there. I had to clarify. Yeah. Um. Hypothetical Minecraft stalker. That is exactly. I gotta work on my phrasing. I gotta work on my context. I gotta because that could be bad. Very really awfully bad. But yeah, stalker Minecraft mod is that's not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in like getting scared. I'm interested in turning around and seeing something really quick and then it disappears and then I get so scared I like turn inside out or something. I don't know. I like getting scared. All right, hold on. I've been talking for a while. Let me start. Hold on, let me go on OBS. Let me switch. See. Oh my gosh, I forgot to change my window capture. Hold on. I forgot to actually select my drawing program, so it's just a black background. Excuse me. Whoopsie. Okay. Yes, there we go. I think. Ta-da. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, my so if you want to see what I'm drawing, I'm also streaming on Twitch and YouTube, but otherwise I should be a-okay. That's the wrong tab I opened. Alright, I'm just making sure my streams are doing well. Okay. Making sure they're up, because in a very distant past that in a past life there was one time where I like streamed hours of a game and then I was lagging so bad I actually didn't realize the stream was like just loading like 2 hours behind, so that was awkward, but so now I'm really gotta make sure I'm grabbing my tablet. My tablet is so old, it's super creaky. You can hear just the the creaks it's making. Maybe I should also change my tablet nib. I've never changed a nib for my tablet pen. Maybe I should. Wait, no, I think I might have changed it once. But in the years I've been drawing, I think I changed it once. So I don't know. I don't like need to. I don't draw very hard. I'm not hard-handed. In fact, I'm very light-handed. So that actually might be what's saving me. The fact that I'm light-handed. So, okay. I think about drawing streams is that I never know what to draw. Wow. I just went really quiet because I wanted to think, except no thoughts were forming. So it was just kind of I was lagging. Me, my brain. Not the stream. That was on me. Hold on. Ahem. Oh my gosh. I have a Pinterest board pulled up of just cute anime girls and it's making me smile. I'm looking at it for inspiration. Cute. Got Kagame Len in there. Yeah, yeah. Cute anime girl. I think summer VTubers actually. Um, it's just when I find something that's aesthetically pleasing to my eye. As an artist, I like abuse Pinterest. I have like, oh my gosh, this single board alone has 83 pins, and oh my god, I have pins with like thousands of stuff in it, and I really need to go through it because I get. If you use Pinterest, you know that sometimes your like pins get like DMCA'd or like they just get removed for going against terms of service. You get emails when a pin is removed that you have saved. So I probably have like a million of pins like uh gone, and I don't even know because I don't check. I don't go through it. I don't clean out my boards typically, unless they're like my smaller ones. Um. Yeah, I'm looking. I'm looking. There's a lot of Hatsune Miku on here. um. I like the way. Oh, I love Hatsune Miku. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could draw Hatsune Miku without like looking, like a reference, because yeah. Oh my gosh, there's like a bunch of like character designs here that I realize I like. One of my favorite things is twin drills. I've fallen in love with them completely. I used to hate them, and I don't know why. I think it was just because I was like an edgy kid, but I just hated twin drills. Um, like hold on, let me draw them. Like oh, there's a head, like the woo woo woo. The yeah, the tornado hair kind of looking things. I used to hate them, but I don't know. Recently, I love them. Like I really enjoy them. Like every other character I draw has them. So so I'm like I'm wondering. Um, you know, when did that happen? When was the great shift of stuff? Like I used to hate baby bangs. Now I like baby bangs. Like tiny little bangs. Especially okay, I really like baby bangs, especially on kids, because it makes them look so cute. Because they got big old foreheads. So like when I'm drawing like kid characters, um, let's say this is a kid, and they got like a big old dome. Um, I love little just drawing little baby bangs on them. On their giant foreheads, because it's cute. It's funny. And let's see. Also, I used to hate like kind of rat tails. I don't know. They're like So let's say this is a person. Oh my god. And they have like normal hair. Oh, hair like this, whatever. And then they have like one piece in the back that goes like that's really long. I used to hate that. That used to really make me like so mad, but now I'm like I love it. Now I have like characters who have it. Like OCs and stuff. So there's a lot of I switch up on a lot of things. And you can't blame me because the more I see it, the more I like get used to it, and then the more I'm like, you know, I'm exposed. I'm getting like exposure therapy, I guess. Um, let's see. What else? What else is something that I like and enjoy and love and have a fondness for? That I used to not like. I think the first example of something like this that I used to like something, but I've grown fond of, is if you're drawing a character, there's a character, uh, is bean eyebrows. I used to really hate the eyebrows that go like this, or like, or if they have like it's a little longer. I used to hate bean eyebrows, but oh my gosh, there was a phase where I only drew characters like that. And my first exposure to that was in, if you've ever watched Blue Exorcist, the character there, I forget her name, but she has like I think purple hair or black hair, and she has like bean eyebrows, and they're cute, And also this right here. I used to hate. I was really specific. I used to hate like skin fangs. Like when people would draw like a character with a fang, and they like made it part of the skin. I used to hate that. Um, but now I'm fond of that. I don't know. But now like changed my mind. I've been like seeing it more and more, and I've been like, I don't know. Now I really don't care. Like if there's a character that has a little fang, but their teeth aren't showing, I'll add the little tooth fang. Um, that as well. You would think how I draw people, how I really quick draw characters that I have no idea how to draw whatsoever. No, like I went to art school. I just am lazy. Let's see. I haven't seen Blue Exorcist. I haven't watched Blue Exorcist in like 10 years. So, I know they came out with extra like another season or something. I don't know. I do not know. Or gonna be more. I'm so behind the news in that. Yeah, the first anime I really fell in love with was Soul Eater. Oh, that's such a good one. That is such a good one. Classic Soul Eater. Let's see. What's another thing I used to not like in art? Cause I was a very edgy kid, so I was like very like specific. Oh, I used to not like what is it here? Like a character. Here's a character. Another smiling character. Little forehead horns. Like if you had like horns on your forehead, I was kind of like, I don't know. I just didn't like that. I was a hater. um, yeah, I used to like not like forehead horns because I just thought the placement was weird. I guess. Um, but now I have like so many characters with forehead horns. Uh, again, all of this like stuff I know I didn't like, and then somehow it ended up on a character, and I was like, wow, that's really cute. It's really awesome. What else? What else? What else? Um, I'm like looking through my character board because my character board has like a little bit of, well, not character board. I have different boards for different things. On Pinterest. So let's see. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I used to just not like that stuff. There's not a lot of things I hated. Like I wasn't like an insanely incredible hater who just hated everything. Um, there were just some things that like for some reason made me mad to look at when I was like a teenager. But I've come around. I've come around. I have joy and whimsy in my heart now. I no longer have that like teenager hormone hate. So, which I'm so glad about. That is such a relief. Um, I was looking. I don't know what I'm gonna draw. I might just draw myself, but here, let's see. Let me draw a mini me. Because I have a reference right in front of me, and it's the stream on Arium. Hi. I'm like right in front of my face, so that shouldn't be too difficult. Let's see. Sorry, this is the worst part about being an artist. You know, like starting. I like having myself up to draw a circle. And let me know if my drawing is like too light or too zoomed out because I draw really lightly and I draw zoomed out for some reason. And I also redraw the same line a million times, but that's like any other artist though. I feel like every artist has redrawing line illness and it's chronic and it never goes away. Redrawing the same exact line over and over again and then hitting Control Z and then then I need to small it. Perfect. Let's see, hold on. I have to remember to keep checking all the streams. And remember, I suddenly just closed Clip Studio Paint. I think I did just close it. I didn't almost just close it. I did just close it. I keep losing it because I have it bookmarked, so it's like not the most like recent, like the most open recent tab on my taskbar. So, uh, oh whoops, that's the wrong. I knew it. I knew this little side was uneven. I used to be like a canvas flipper disbeliever, but it's actually helped so much. Um, because if you've ever seen like art tips, one of the most common ones, like where to flip your canvas. And I used to be like, man, it doesn't really matter that much. Um, and then I'll actually do it, and it looks like my drawing is in italics. So that tip really does help to prevent like unevenness. uh, and just like catching weird spots. Oh my goodness. You can hear my sister laughing in the next room. And it's so funny because she has the same exact laugh as me. I'm like, that sounds a lot like me. But it's because it's my sister. No doubt. Oh, a door just closed. Sorry, I keep like kind of sitting up when things get too loud. Just in case it gets like way too loud. And I have so many ways of different noses. I draw like noses like this, or maybe I'll draw like the little highlight like that, or maybe I'll like make that a shadow, or there's also like the little nose lines that I'll draw, like the hatching kind of like that for noses. I draw a bunch of different ways. I guess it depends on the nose. Because for smaller noses, I will just do that or do the shadow. It's longer noses that when I want to define the nose and make it like look actually long, then sometimes I just do that. Sometimes I just like start scribbling on my drawing when I like really don't know what to do with my pen. I think it's just to get me drawing, to like actually like, hey, use your pen and stop like hesitating and actually draw. So, and that's my thing. I really draw like sketchy. Sorry. I have to try and not like completely log in and then like ignore the stream because I will do that. The eyes are a little uneven. Whatever. Hold on. I need to get a close look at myself to see how if I have eyelids. I do have eyelids. I do have eyelids. Blinka 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 blinka. I just had to check that. So see if I should draw them. Hello. I know. I guess so close. I guess so close. Hmm. Ooh, recently I used to not like this like kind of bird beak smile, like the awkward like V smile, but I like it. I also not like I also used to not like the kind of rounded edges smile, but I also started to like that as well. I really like that now. What expression should I draw myself with? This is my go-to. My go-to is like a little cat mouth kind of looking one. I like it. I might need to turn up the stability on this because I have like I have like little shaky hands and I don't want them measuring like my shake. Yeah, I'm really trying to keep myself talking, so I like talk over the household because I can hear others talking through the walls, which shocker. Mm. No. Should I be angry? Whoa. Or oh my gosh. I got loud and louder in the next room over here. You don't hear any talking. I think it's the OBS is picking it up. So I don't think it's Arium, but I do think it might be like Twitch and YouTube. Yeah. And I think they heard me. So I was like loud and louder because my sister and her boyfriend or whatever. But we're cool. It's funny. We're all funny people. And yeah, I don't, I don't want to talk to them to see them thinking about audio. That's smart. That's smart. And I think Arium is probably the fastest. I think there's less delay in the Arium audio. Oh my goodness, I'm yawning again. Oh, pardon me. It just takes me by surprise. Now let me rest my giant forehead. Let me get rid of that. Yeah. And I got normal ears. Cute. Because I'm gonna be honest, I forgot what I was talking about. So that's why I'm focusing on the drawing now. I don't even know. I feel like drawing ears is so weird. Because the folds are weird, for sure. But it has some shape to it. But not a ton. But then if you draw like too much definition, then it's like it, looks like your ears are like folded outwards. Because when you're facing forward, you don't see all your ear innards. That's really like when you're turned to the side. Maybe I feel like this looks weird a little bit, but I can't tell why. I don't know if like the nose is wrong, the nose placement. Maybe lower, maybe higher. Ear innards. I guess I kind of just talk and I don't think I don't think about how what I say is perceived. I definitely probably should because that is actually a really weird thing to say. Like now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it's definitely for sure. I think my chin is too rounded. I think I drew it too rounded. That's I think the situation. I think I gotta make it a little more. It makes sense. That's the thing. It makes sense. I'm like, tuh. So I really, I mean, there's no need for like, oh, you're so weird. Oh, ew. Oh, none of that. Maybe my eyes are too low. Me and the lasso tool are best friends. I always use the lasso tool to like move stuff around. How about I draw the whole face before I decide it looks weird? Actually. Oh, I'm so fun and happy and joyous. Na 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 boo boo. I love a good like oh ho 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 kind of expression. It is just cute. It's cute. What can I say? Yes. Hold on. My nose is a little itchy. I feel like there's a little hair on it. Ugh. Tiny little hair. Making my nose itchy. Yeah. Could add like kind of make it look like eyelashes in there a little bit, and then yeah. I never know how to draw like the bottom part for your eye because here it kind of looks like eye bags. I feel like, but also it doesn't. It just looks like eyelashes. So I really don't know. Um, yes, I keep switching tabs, making sure. Um, hold on. Let me get up in your face. Let's get interpersonal. Let's get parasocial. Let's not. I kind of have to turn my head to get in the middle, so I can't see. Yellow. Um, yeah, I'm very far. Like I'm about like a foot away from the phone. So, but I still feel so close. I feel too close. People talk like this. Um, this is too awkward. You know, I'll just read the details from afar, from a distance. Um, yeah. Hold on. I think what's bugging me with this eye is that it doesn't go up that high. I have to make this even smaller. Hold on, because it's erasing more than I want it to. Yeah. Are these even? Sorry, I'm trying to make sure like the kind of eye lines are at like the same level. I think so. I mean, yeah. I'm just doodling. I don't know what pose to do. If I was actually gonna like do a full drawing, I'd probably use the Clip Studio Paint 3D models as references. Oh, hold on, my legs are falling asleep because I'm sitting on them. Let me stop doing that. Oh my gosh, another yawn. Why? Whenever I move, I yawn. Oh my gosh. Okay. I should be as chill as a cucumber right now. Sometimes this is probably a really bad habit, but sometimes when I like need to zoom out and like just take in the drawing as like a full, I cross my eyes to see how it kind of like looks, how it look from like a like less detail, how it looks from afar, instead of just zooming out like a normal person. I should probably like stop doing that, crossing my eyes. Yeah. I mean, I've never drawn myself before. To be honest, I've never drawn the figment of your imagination. Ho ho ho. It's my little choker theme, my little gem. I keep looking down, so I keep going quiet. I'm looking at what I'm wearing. I'm looking at me. Because I'm so awesome and beautiful and amazing and spectacular and gorgeous. And I'm running out of words. I keep running out of words. I gotta look up synonyms. I gotta look up more stuff like that. Because the thing about me also is that I draw, but I don't tend to erase for some reason. I like just keep it like this stuff right here where lines cross, and this stuff I usually don't erase it. I just leave it there. And if it gets in the way of like how the drawing is perceived, I'll change it. But only happy little accents, yeah. Yeah. Like here, I'm erasing this, but only because it's going the wrong direction. I think it goes inwards. My collar. I'm drawing my collar right now. Um, because I'm drawing myself forward here, but my model high, it's not forward. um, it's like at a little angle. So I am having a little struggling moment to. Sorry, I was just scratching my head, like I'm confused or something. Didn't know, but I was actually my head was a little itchy, so I scratched it. Um, that's so funny. I kind of love scratching my head because I feel like a confused, like a classic confused like cartoon, or like a confused little monkey scratching their little head. Oh, I love monkeys. They're so cute, dude. Oh my gosh, do you hear my? I have an Alexa. If you could spell. I don't want to say it out loud because then you'll like start talking. But It just made like a notification sound or something. So, and it scared me because I forget I have one. I don't use it except for like white noise. Um, trying to see if it's like this or if I'm exposing too much collarbone. Because this is a say so stream. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be honest. I almost just burped. I almost just like exposed myself. But I had to mute. I had to mute so I didn't just like belch. Yeah, because that would not be pretty. That would not be cute. Oh my god, why am I yelling? Help! What? Oof. Ugh. Okay. So now I like little dress shirts. I do draw dress shirts like often. I don't draw them well, but I draw them often, so that spreading the honest. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I never think about the consequences of my sleepiness. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, I woke up so late today. I like checked the time and I was like, ooh, oh, I feel like I woke up early. And it was sometime in the afternoon. It was like a PM. I was like, all right. So I did not do that. I've just set alarms, but I feel like alarms don't work. I feel like I knew it. I'm kind of leaning to the side, but should I like play into it? Or should I not? I've got a big head. I kind of do have a big head, huh? I do have a big head. Hold on, I gotta fix the proportions of my face. Yes, I'm fixing face proportions. I am doing that. I'm bringing myself a little close. Now it's too close. Now this looks weird. Now this looks bizarre. But I have to fix. Hold on. Oh, now let me move. Let me move this over here a little further. And then let me move this over here. Yawns for everyone. I love a yawn. No, but no, that's too far. That's too far. Like, hold on. Okay, I was making sure I didn't select something accidentally. I draw eyes like they look small, but I mean for them to be a little longer. Here, let me fix this. Flipping my stylus. You probably. Yeah. I have to fix the mouth. Right now, the mouth. Oh my gosh! Do you see how squiggly those lines are? That's how steady my hand is actually. Stabilization. I used to not like the stabilization stuff, but my hands are not steady, so I feel like I need to practice more. This looks bad. At least for like me, I know I can do better. The thing is, I didn't warm up. Ugh, I didn't warm up before stream, so that's why. So that is my fault, but I didn't want to. There's no one else to blame but me for that. I just didn't want to. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hello, on Twitch. Hello. Yeah, you can call me anything, dude. Any little nicknames and stuff. Oh my gosh, oh no. I keep yawning. So, ooh. Excuse me. It catches me by surprise. Like, if I wanted to mute, like, that sucks for me, I guess. Because, not, like, I don't have the time to. Oh my goodness. Ever since I learned how to draw froze like this, I had, like, never stopped drawing them this way. Even though it's just like a really quick and easy way to draw frills. But hello, hello, welcome, welcome, Frogget Frogo. I think I've seen you before in other in other chats and other stuff. Hello, hello. Uh, welcome, welcome. All right, now I'm just doodling. I'm drawing. Oh, I just swallowed really hard. Ouch! You ever do that? You swallow like a big gulp of like air, and it kind of hurts, and you're like, "Ouch." Yeah, hello. I'm drawing. I'm also streaming on Twitch and YouTube for visuals, so you can see. Oh, PS4. You do you. Honestly, I'm just like chatting most of the time. The talk is unrelated to the drawing, so you don't gotta see it. Yeah, it's fine. PS4. I think I have one. I don't use it. I'm a PC gamer. I really just do just on the computer. I game on the computer, and that's really it because for the consoles in my household are like for everybody, so they're like in open spaces, and I like to game with like not an audience of like my family. I do like to game with an audience of viewers. Hello. But otherwise, yeah. Be ready to eat. Go eat. Ugh, I ate before stream, and I felt so energized. I really do. I think I ate, and I was like, I could run right now. I could go for a jog. Yeah. Enjoy your food. Thank you. I keep losing my drawing program. I don't know why. Is I have buttons. I know I have buttons, but the brightness is a little low. So I have buttons on my pantalones. Yes, I do. The little dots. Okay, they're small. That's all I wanted to see. They're small little buttons. You can only see two, but I don't know if there's like one more hiding. Or if like there's more or. Oh, thank you for the gifted nom nom nom. I don't know why I said it like that. I feel like when I see nom nom nom, I gotta say like Cookie Monster. Which is that's an old habit that just came out right then and there. Embarrassing, but thank you for that. For the gifted, thank you. Thank you. I used to love Sesame Street. I think that I actually like saw them live, like the Sesame Street show or whatever. Whatever, I'm not gonna draw legs. I don't wanna deal with that. Proportions. That's just something it's like a bad vibe. So I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I used to like Sesame Street, and then I saw Sesame Street live or whatever back then in the day when I was of age to see Sesame Street live. And I was terrified. Oh my gosh, I was terrified. That is all I've been told of that memory. That I was like, I love Sesame Street, but I was not meant to see them in real life. Elmo and the gang. It's definitely yes. Hold on. I'm trying to draw sleeves. Ugh. Ugh. So I'm drawing hands right now. And they look awful, but wait, this hand is so much better. Um Whatever. This is just doodles. I'm not gonna worry about how the hands look. Uh Thank you for the gift of good luck. Thank you, Frogo. Thank you. uh yeah. Cookie Monster. Um I love Cookie Monster. I think the underrated Sesame Street character ever the character ever. But I think it's the Snuffleupagus, the really fluffy elephant looking thing. I've always like loved seeing that. But like I've never hear anyone talking about that. And I haven't seen it like forever. Um, ugh. So I'm drawing wrinkles now. So if you can hear my enjoyment of my continued of that, now you can tell how much I love that drawing like clothing wrinkles and stuff. So whenever you hear me go just know that's I'm having the time of my life. um, not. I've always struggled with clothing wrinkles. I usually just Oh my gosh, Clip Studio Paint is a lifesaver because you can just like get a brush for everything and just draw that it out. Yeah, of course. Thank you for stopping by, Asilis. Thank you. It was nice seeing you. Um, yeah, thank you. Have a goodie. Have a good one. Bye bye. I'll see ya. I'll see ya. Hung 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 hung. Ugh. I could have stopped doing that stupid like crunching laugh. Hang 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 hang. Just love doing fake little laughs. I think I've tried drawing myself a couple times, but I'm gonna be honest. I usually stop when I get to the bangs, the hair, because woof. That's all I gotta say. It's cute. I like my hair. However, comma, it's chopped literally. Like I have straight blunt edges for like my bangs, and I never draw hair like that really. So, so that's usually where um I give up. Who said that? Who gives up? What? Um, I I love hair like this. Hair vents. Oh, I just remember what they were called as I said that. I love them. Um, they're great. Eh, okay, yeah, no, this isn't connected to the hair vent. Um, do I have a middle part past my bangs? I think so. Um, I always tend to make hair fluffier than it is. It's just cute. Um, especially no, this needs to be more at an angle. The face is throwing me off. I feel like this is not. I should have warmed up. I really should have warmed up before I drew. This is not how I draw typically. Um, but but yeah. Thank you for the star, Frogo. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, let me keep. I keep forgetting about every other chat ever. Because I'm also streaming on Twitch and YouTube, and I just keep looking at the Arium chat. I think like, everyone's just on Arium, so. Max streaming. Yes, I'm stream maxing. I'm stream maxing. um, wow, thanks for the Tiskaru. Thank you. Is that how you say that? I believe so. So, do you know that mean that's like never doubt yourself? I'm that, but like doubt yourself. Well, like the total opposite of that. uh, I like. Oh, I'm so easy to gaslight because since I'm always doubting myself, if someone says like, even if they just say like, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "Well, now I'm not sure." Well, now no, not really. Now let me think about it. Now I gotta Google it. Now I gotta look this up and figure out if I'm a big fat liar. Um, Accidentally, of course, but I like hair when it's messy. I like cute little messy hairs, like just stray hairs. Like I love ahoges. I think they're called like the silly hairs. Um, and I kind of have one. I have a downturned ahoge, kind of. It's kind of like a messy strand. I'm trying to see it. um, it's like right in the middle of my bangs. You can definitely see it. It's that stray hair in the middle of my bangs. um, but I like it. It's cute. It's kawaii sagari. Um, yeah, of course. Thank you, thank you. You know, I feel like a teacher. I feel like have you ever had a teacher that's like, oh, you don't have to let me know when you use the bathroom, just go. Uh, that's how I feel. I'm like, you don't have to let me know if you're gonna be right back. Just live your life, do your thing. But I also get it. Um, oh my gosh, if you're on like the YouTube or Twitch stream, you can see how much I'm struggling with like these blunt edges of the hair because the hair like it it's like curves down. And I love a bob like this. This is one of the things I also used to not like, but actually I got over that really quick though. I kind of I looked at it one time and I was like, oh, I don't like that, and then I like took a second glance and I was like, actually, I do like that. So I'm. It's very easy to get me to change my mind. So, and then yeah, there's a tiny bit. You can barely see it, but like if I zoom in, the back of my neck has like a little. It's a little longer. It's a little long hairs. Oh, hello. Sorry, I'm all up in your business. I apologize. I was looking at my own model. Hello, welcome back. The little points, yeah, those are like my favorite part. I love little like hairs like that at the end. I feel like they just it maximizes the design. Um, I don't know why or how, but it does. um, hold on. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna burp, so I'm gonna mute. Don't hear that. Oh, I zoomed out. No, sorry. The on Ethereum, the zoom in button is right next to the mute, so I accidentally just zoomed in, and I kind of like just checked you guys on accident. Sorry. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for that stay cozy. Thank you. I will stay cozy. I'm cozy right now. Actually, hold on. If I crack open my door, you might hear my AC a little bit, but I'm getting a little toasty in here because my PC. Because if you don't know, I stream in a closet, so it gets a little toasty. When the closet door is closed and my PC is just running, it gets a little toasty because it gets a little hot in here. I feel like the hair's uneven. I think one side's fluffier. Or am I tripping a little bit, slightly, somewhat? No, this one's closer to the ear. Ooh. The, the, this is a doodle, whatever. I have to keep telling myself that, dude. Excuse me. I had to clear my throat. Just because I almost choked on saliva a little bit, and that would have been so cute. Not, not really. Would not have been so cute. So if you hear jiggling, if you can hear this little jiggling kind of thing, that's my like. I'm not gonna say 10-year-old stylist, but it's getting there. It might be actually. Um. Oh my goodness, I lost the eraser tool. Um. I'm just erasing little bits. Oh my gosh. Sorry, this one arm is terrible. And I thought that was the better looking one. At the angle it was at? Woof. I think it's because I have no shoulder. I think I need a little shoulder action. Oh, my air conditioner. Air conditioner. No. Yeah, air conditioning? I thought I said hair conditioner. That's what threw me off. It's starting to do that little vibrate noise. Now that my door's open, so I can get a little air in. I think it's a little obvious. But whatever. Whatever. Maybe this one doesn't. I'm not gonna spend time thinking about the wrinkles. Because any time thinking about wrinkles is more than I want to. So spend thinking about that, so. I'm just gonna not do that. I'm just trying to, let's. Woof. Oh my gosh, my barber. Woof. Sorry, I just realized my hair is so uneven. The little, like where the shaping it starts. Yeah, I need to fire my barber immediately. Yeah. I think this is yours. That's. Oh, I accidentally just opened like Windows something. That actually jump scared me because I clicked that on accident and then a whole side panel came up. Oh my gosh, I got jump scared by pressing the Windows key. Woof. Okay, let me. Oh my gosh, I'm yawning. Why? Excuse me. I literally just woke up a few hours ago. Like, I should not be yawning. I don't know. I will yawn more after I just woke up than I will when I'm, like, tired and going to sleep. Like, when I'm going to sleep, I really don't yawn. And when I'm tired. But, like, after just waking up, that's when I start yawn maxing. Oh, I forgot this was inverted. Oh my gosh. When the canvas gets inverted, the controls also invert when you're managing the kind of mini view in the corner. And it always makes me dizzy every time. So let me. Woof, okay. Let me fix that. Am I still on the eraser? I am. There are sometimes I really think my tablet is glitching out. And I'm like, why isn't it working? Oh my gosh. And then I realized because I'm on the eraser tool. So that's why it's not drawing, because I'm not in the draw. Because I'm not drawing. Little me is a warm up. I'm not satisfied with the face. Faces are like my main thing, but I'm not satisfied with it. So I'm not. Should I just go like total opposite and just draw like really human? It's like a still life. Thank you for the gifted. Awesome sauce. Sorry, I'm getting in a weird position. Now I'm sitting like this, right? This is how I'm sitting. I'm sitting one leg crossed, and then I'm sitting with one leg over the other leg like this. And then I'm drawing, and so my tablet is on my legs like this. I have a weird posture, but I think every artist has like a weird drawing posture. A still life face. Like a let me use different brushes for this. Let me see. Oh, I love hatching. I love just collecting hatching brushes. Like different stuff like scratches or like dots, like tones. Like screen tones. but I never use them. Um, I don't know why. They're great. Paint, apply maybe. Hold on, I'm looking at the paint. This is a blend tool. I'm wondering why it's not doing anything because it's a blending tool. Oil paint. Sorry, I'm just testing these brushes to see which one I want to use for. This is again the blend tool. Ooh, I like this one. I like this one. But yeah, like a human face. Like, I'm thinking if I should turn the opacity down on it. Or no, how about I just change the color so it looks lighter? How about them apples? That'd be great. And that'd be awesome. Sometimes I just have fun kind of locking in and rendering. I feel like that's funny. To just most of the time, not do that, and then to do that. I feel like it's a fun time. No, too small, too big. Just right. Ugh, I feel like Goldilocks. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do. Just blending. I'm just doing random stuff right now. Yeah, sometimes I just don't know what I'm drawing. Oh my gosh, I did it again. How do I get rid of that? Hold on. Hello, welcome in. Hello. On Twitch. Right now I'm just doodling. I'm just doing random stuff right now. I thought it would be funny just to accidentally close it again. Whoopsie. I think it's funny to just lock in out of nowhere. Let's go a little lower. You watch Murder Drones? It's on my to watch list. I should. I still need to watch. I watched The Amazing Digital Circus pilot when it came out, like the first episode, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna stay on top of this. This is really interesting. And then I never watched it again. And I know it just finished, so I need to watch that. Because it just like because I want to. Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Nada, mama. Yeah. Yeah, sorry if I'm like reading the Twitch and YouTube chat the weird. I am also streaming from a mobile app called Irium. Not Miriam. It's Irium. There's no M, but but yeah, that. So I just pulled up that Windows tab thing again, and it's testing me. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh my gosh, I just completely just whatever. Hello, welcome in. Kelly the Helper. Welcome in, Kelly. Right now I'm just drawing. I'm also streaming on Twitch and YouTube if you want to see what I'm doing. But I'm playing around, really. I'm making a fool out of myself. This is not how I draw typically. Yeah. I'm just doing stuff, really. That's... Where's the liquefy tool? I love the liquefy tool. Let's see. Just because I think... No, that looks like a baby. I'm not drawing a baby. Am I? I might be. I don't know what I'm drawing yet. So... Looks a little more even, methinks. Draw. I love having other artists in because they understand like the bizarre nonsense that that I talk about sometimes, that I refer to. Well, that is not the brush I was using. Yeah, I usually draw anime girls, but I want it to be a weird old freak and test stuff. And just draw weirdly. Experimenting is good. I like experimenting. I like apples. I've been really liking grapes recently. I like bananas. This is incorrect. I just turned the canvas and that might as well have been opening Pandora's box. Because as helpful as turning the canvas is when you're drawing, it exposes like all your mistakes, but also it exposes all your mistakes, and then you have to fix them. So that is the kind of double-edged sword here. A little bit there. I'm just using the liquefy tool to fix it around. Gosh. I feel like this eye is wrong. But why is it wrong? That is the worst thing ever. It looks wrong, but I can't define. I can define why it looks wrong. Woof. Hello. Welcome in, Sleepy Dino. Hi. Right now I'm just drawing whatever. I'm getting experimental. I'm getting weird and freaky. I'm not getting freaky. But I am drawing. Welcome in. Hello. I'm also streaming on Twitch and YouTube if you actually want to see what I'm up to, but yeah. Hello, thank you for the star. Hello. My YouTube, everything is under Fig Mystic. 2 G's in Fig. Yeah, everything I have the same user for. I guess there's no other Fig Mystics because I was able to access this stuff pretty easy. Like the fruit fig? Yeah. It's my color palette reminded me of a fig. I've never had a fig. I've had fig Newtons, but so I'm low-key a LARPer. Fig LARP. But hold on, wait. I'm in. For those of you who don't know, I'm in a little closet. I'm in a closet. I don't know why I was stuttering so hard, but so sometimes I'm opening it to get my air conditioner in because it's quiet in here. But sometimes I want air conditioning because I have to have my PC in here. So it's getting a little toasty. It gets a little toasty. Ooh, should I narrow this eye down as well? I mean, I'm doing it anyways. I don't know why I'm asking. Should I have done that? Or does it look better like this? I don't know. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you for the kawaii gifted follow. Thank you. Freaky what? Oh, that's a bad time to come back at. When I was talking about being freaky? No. I was just being experimental in my art. I don't know why I said the word freaky. That really was a bad. I'm not gonna say a bad word. It's a naughty word. No, it's not. Well, thank you for the 1,000th star, Sleepy Dino. Thank you, Dino. Sorry, I was looking for the liquefy tool, and then I kind of lost it. And liquefy tool is my fave, so I got a little scared. Hold on. Make it a little bigger. That's too much bigger. Kind of moving the nose over, but not really, but a little bit. I'm kind of just doing this no references, so I really am bawling, I guess. Still Sleepy Donna on YouTube. Awesome. I love when people have the same usernames. That makes it a lot less confusing. Maybe balling. I ball. I should draw myself balling. Hold on. I'm gonna open and close my door. I'm gonna fan in. Oh, it's kind of annoying, huh? I usually just I use my door as a fan and open and close it a lot, so I can get like cool air in. Oof. You know what? I forgot how creaky my door is when I open it more than a foot. So let me close it again. I'm gonna be honest. Cause I'm in the closet and it's so small. When I lean back, I hit a wall. Bars. Whoa! I didn't mean to rhyme right there. Yeah, no. Oh dang! I distracted myself. No, but I hit a wall, so I kind of leaned against the wall, and my tuchus hurts a little bit from just the way I'm sitting, my leaning. So it might be smart to like sit upright or whatever and sit like a normal person and not lean against a wall. Ugh. Oh, I tried cracking my back, but I had little success. Let me try crossing my other leg. Maybe that'll help. I need to work on this. The nose is off. Hold on. There we go. I just kind of right now I'm just placing colors down. I think I'm placing down shadows so I can blend them a little bit and then maneuver them. Yeah. Is that a little nose? I don't know. Hold on. I keep checking OBS. Make sure I. Youch! That was my elbow. Sorry. I just hit my elbow against a wall. That was very comical. I can't believe I said youch out loud and I got hurt. That's. Oh. I was gonna say embarrassing, but I didn't have the heart. I lost the spirit. Partway through, so maybe the nose is too big. I mean, it looks fine now that I like cleaned it up a little bit, but I'll use the liquefy tool to kind of. That is not the liquefy tool. What did I just? I just used a blending tool by accident. No. I used the same exact blending tool. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna blend this out right here. The way I know how to shade is the way I do makeup. Hello, Sleepy Dino. Hello, nice to see you on YouTube. Hi. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. Right next to the little anime character, I'm just rendering something. I don't even know yet. What's wrong? Maybe, what am I on? I'm still on the blender, huh? Right here. I've just been adding this. Adding some of this. For eyes to see. And then I've been using a blender to blend and make it look like normal. Kinda normal, semi-normal. um, I haven't added any highlights yet, so this is just the shadow being placed down. When I start adding highlights, that's when it starts like being like, oh, I see. But hold on. Was a bit laggy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know. I have like many different art styles. So, you know, like when there's a difference between drawing like more stylized, cartoony, drawing like anime ish, my kind of like default art style, and then more like realistic. There's like all like different things. Sometimes they like bleed into each other. Like my anime style right here, it's definitely more like cartoony. It's definitely more I mean it's still anime, but it's not what I wanted. Oh god. Sigh. No. Wait, my I just will start complaining about something. Should I be a smile? Should there be a smile? A little smile. Smile, you're being rendered. uh, I'm using the gouache blender, so I'm blending it and it's adding a little texture, which I don't mind. Um, I'm adding a little filter on. Hold on. A little space between your nose and mouth. Yeah. I would say for like no lag, Irium. Even though there's no like screen sharing, but Irium just has like the best connection. Excuse me, I was just choked on my own saliva again, silly me. Bit too busy playing. Let's play your game. No, you can't play your game. You have to watch me. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna like get angry. No, no, no. Yeah, no, I can't tell you what to do. Play your game. I play my games while watching people all the time, like all the time. And when I say all, like all the time, like that is my default. When I watch people, I am playing games. Or just multitasking, doing something else. If I join a stream, assume I am also doing something else because, I am most likely, more often than not. Here we go. A little. I think that's too much though. I think it's too dark. That's my thing. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Let me make it lighter. Boop. 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 Because the corner of your mouth, you have a little shadow. Oh, I remember what I just don't know what it looks like. Because right now I'm drawing without references, so I don't know what it looks like. And with a boop slider, yeah. Just something a little. Just a light little tap. Play a game, drawing, listening to music, and clearing storage. Yeah. Multitask maxing. That's yeah. I believe it. Because I do it so much. I'm trying to figure out how to fix this spot right here because I messed it up. So I'm trying to, because I can't erase it. Because if I erase it, it's just gonna be the background color. Do I keep blending it? Like that. Sorry, I locked in. I'm trying to think how to fix that. Or should I just like go back to this color and kind of draw over it? Kind of fix it. There we go. Okay, that doesn't look terrible. That looks cute. Cute. Alright, I'm gonna go back to, ouch. Oh, I keep hitting my elbow. It's cause I am, was it, I'm left-handed. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet, but I'm left-handed. But my tablet has hotkeys on the right side, but because I'm left-handed and I typically don't use my right hand, I lean my arm like all the way up against the wall, and so when I keep going to press the hotkeys on my tablet on the right side, my elbow, whenever I move my arm, he's bumping the side. Hold on. I need to add. Hold on. Oh, I keep saying hold on because I keep going to do things, and then I go to do that thing, and then when I go to do that thing, I realize I need to do another thing. So that is why I'm hold on maxing. I abuse that term. Whatever maxing. I really do just say what I'm doing, and then maxing. It's funny. What can I say? It's funny. Uh, your daughter's left-handed. As a kid, it really is like you don't think about it. Like if you're right-handed, whatever, and then you like see someone, or like a kid learning how to write, and they keep going for their left hand. You're like, oh, interesting. Woof. That was my watch that time. I'm wearing an Apple Watch. Well, technically it's not mine. It was handed down, but it's mine now. Hang. But yeah, being left-handed is something you really don't think about until like you have someone that's like might be left-handed, and you're like, hold on, now I gotta figure this out, because I mean now you gotta figure out how to teach a left-handed person how to write, which I don't know. That's a lot of stars. Oh my gosh. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Yeah, I can really use a wish right now. That's the first thing I ever thought of. When I heard the word stars, I was like, oh yeah, like that song. I do that a lot though. Like someone could say like burn, and I'm like, oh yeah, like the song. Um, I think by LD Golding. And we're gonna let it burn, burn, burn. Or like someone could say like snoodle, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that song. I said snog. Um, yeah, no. I'm a big song association person. Like whenever someone mentions something, I'm always like, oh, like that song. Either that or oh, like that episode of SpongeBob, which is a little more embarrassing. If I'm being honest. For real though, I know. Which episode? Oh, if like you mentioned something, I probably thought about a SpongeBob episode. There's a SpongeBob episode for everything. Is the situation. That is my problem. There's like it gets really specific sometimes. They're like, oh yeah, like the Colonial War episode of SpongeBob. Do you remember that? And it's like, well, actually yes, because that does exist. Um, it did run for a long time. That's true. They really have covered all their bases. Um, yeah. Doodle doodle doodle. I feel like my stream title is doodling. I can't say this is quite a doodle. Um, because I'm kind of drawing a whole person. Low key. Lowest of keys. Um, but I'm doing it for the bit because I thought it'd be funny. Oh my gosh. My brother's first word was SpongeBob. My mom was fuming. We did not watch SpongeBob for like months after that. She banned it. Because she was like, no way I raised this kid. And his first word wasn't mama, it wasn't dada. It's SpongeBob. Which, to be fair, I get that. That is so understandable. But it's also really funny, looking back at it. So right now I'm applying I'm applying shadows like I would apply like contour, I guess. That really is like my main, like if you do makeup and you're trying to draw like render how you would put on makeup. Because that really is all like the shadows and spots. Or like where you're putting highlighter. Put like whites where you would put highlighter. That is smart. Watch cartoons. Really? Thank you for the 2000th star, Dino. Thank you, thank you. I feel like I had a normal like TV habits. Yeah, that's interesting because I can't think of something. I mean, I watched the news as a kid. I'm like 3 years old, being like tisk tisk tisk. This town's going down. Like what's happened? What's happened here? This town used to be a nice place. But no, I like it became a habit because in the morning before school, I didn't watch cartoons. I watched the news. And that's just because my parents watch the news. They wanted to know like, oh, what's the weather gonna be like in the morning? Which checks out. That makes sense. Especially, let me put this. Okay, that was the right key. I'm putting it on alpha lock so I don't like draw outside. The news is very biased. Yes. Just yes. That's like there's really nothing else I can say to that. Like yeah. I'm doing some shading, some shaping, making this house look like a home. It's a human face. I like rendering, but like I'll render something, and then my problem is I get sick and tired of it though. My problem is I only render like grayscale. So I mean I can do overlays and add color, but I don't draw in color typically. I'm yawning again. Pardon me. Oh my gosh, my phone's already at like 50%. Every time I've like ended a stream, it hasn't been because like, well, I mean, it's also a mix of I'm tired, but it's like murdering. Oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh, my dog started barking and it scared the life out of me. It's because he never barks. My dog is a very non-barker. Ariam does train boundaries. Yeah. So when I end stream, not only is it because I'm a little sleepy and tired and hungry. I don't get hungry. Oh, I always get hungry after streams. But it's also because my phone is at like 3%. And I really am a type of dog, a fluffy one, Bashan Frise. She's a little old lady right now. She is like 13, 14 years old. So she's up there. I feel like the lips look a little weird. I might just have to like paint over them a little bit because they just might be a little too dark. That's what I think. I just think they're a little too dark right now. Oh, yeah, my dog usually never barks. She's very quiet. Oh, so, am I losing my mind? Sorry if you can hear that though. My dog is in fact barking. Why does it feel like it's? Okay, I see why. I just need to use a different tool because this one's blending at the same time. That's why it looks darker because it's blending the dark. I'm back when someone's here. My dog doesn't even do that. Oh, what a guard dog. Like a complete stranger will walk in and she'll sleep through it. And then she'll open her eyes and see a stranger's here, and then she'll start barking. Like it's too late. What the heck? That could have been a murderer, my dear dog. And then well, here, hold on. I'm just trying to lighten up the lips, but I don't want to. It's blending them. I don't want to blend them. Maybe I gotta use another different tool. I'm gonna keep going through tools a little bit. Okay, that should be good. A good tool to use. Hello, Clea. Welcome, welcome, and thank you for the star. Hello, welcome. I'm drawing right now, which is, of course, on Twitch and YouTube. Also, oh my gosh, I have to keep checking. I keep forgetting to check other chats. I'm sorry, my other chatters. Oh gosh, you can hear airplanes. I'm thinking about the Mordecai and Twilight thing. That meme is so funny. I feel like we got over it too fast, even though it did stick around. I feel like people don't use it as much. I definitely would still use it if it was relevant because it's so funny. Hello. 3,000 star. Thank you, Clea. That song, Can We Pretend That Airplane? That one. That was one of my parents' ringtones for the longest time. And I think it still is. So now whenever I hear it, I'm just like, I just like I can't laugh. It is still stuck in my head, that song. I hate that. Like, I did that to myself. I definitely got that song stuck in my head. Like, that was my own fault. This one doesn't blend too, like... No, but... No. Oh my gosh, I'm still flipped. My canvas is flipped and I forgot. 40. How about this? I draw very lightly. Only on the lips. Okay. They looked so much darker than the rest of the values that it was throwing me off. Yeah, songs get stuck in my head so easily. It is. This is how it was originally. But yeah, it's a little embarrassing how easily. Like I'll hear like a snippet of a song once. Might go to watch someone else's stream. Go ahead. Support other streamers. I'm all for that. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. Bye-bye. Thank you for stopping by. Have a wonderful time at their stream as well. I hope it is fun and entertaining. I don't know what to say when someone... Cause I usually say, I hope you have a good day, but I know what your day is up to. I know what you're doing. I wanna... Yeah, okay, hold on. I want lighter value here at the top, but... Because I used black and it was thick, it's kind of... darker. Hold on, I have to move it out here. Some of the changes I'm doing might be really small and unnoticeable, so I apologize for that. Okay, I'm making sure I'm not missing any chats. Oh my gosh, whenever I draw, I lean back and I squish my tuchus against the chair. So it's kind of uncomfortable. So my bottom hurts a little bit. My tush. I like saying just so many different words for it. If you couldn't tell. I think it's so silly. It's a silly thing to do. It's noticeable to me. It is. But also, it's because it's in black and white. I can notice things that are like 3 shades too dark. So I'm like, hold on. Like here, the shadow is like interrupting the cheek. Yeah. I've done all of this on one layer, huh? Like if I erase it, that's all gone, huh? Like, wow. Let me add another layer for the lights because I don't wanna. Is that the clipping? Yes. The clipping here looks on the layers. It looks different than it does in Photoshop, and I was just working in Photoshop for a bit for my logo, so I was a tad confused. First, kind of starting big areas where I know light hits, like that. Let's see. I keep forgetting what brush I'm using for blending. Yes. Yes. I feel like talking Ben when I just keep saying stuff like that. Ho ho ho. Yes. No. Oh my gosh, sometimes when I say no, I do say it like him on purpose. Because it's funny. See, just adding simple whites, it really does bring like it brings it forward. Just adding simple lighting like that. Just putting it on the cheeks. And such. Yes. Well, I'm just I'm lessening the lighting here because that's where the nose kind of goes up to the bridge of your nose to form it. Even though when I do makeup, that's where I put highlighter. I do makeup weird though, and I do not use concealer. For concealer instead, I use a non glittery highlighter. So it doesn't look like highlighter. It's like I think a matte highlighter. I use that for concealing, and I really like it. I like the way it looks. Because I do have concealer, but it must be like a different type of base because it just messes up. It makes it wherever I put it look like really cakey, and like makes my makeup fall apart. That's what I'm looking for. It makes it do that. Okay, now let me lower this now. Right there, cute smile. Then right there, and then here, like a gyaru. I love gyaru. Oh my gosh, I didn't watch her stream, but there's a gyaru VTuber on here somewhere. Um, no, but yeah, and I saw her and I was like, I was so enamored. um, but I wasn't brave enough to go in her stream. Because I'm a coward. But yeah. I'm coloring. I'm doing stuff. I'm coloring. I'm rendering the T zone right now. Maybe I should go a little smaller for this because if the highlight like spreads out from the bridge of the nose, it makes the nose look thicker. Yes. I mean, I'm going by makeup rules, so I would assume that it is also human being rules. um. All right, that's like the highlight. I feel like I should go in with like a finer rule of human beings. Yeah, yeah. Um, just like a general rule of thumb. And ew, sorry. From far apart, it does look like a person. Like when I back all the way up, that's scary. I said ew because it reminded me of like a porcelain doll. Also, that's what scared me because of the empty eyes. That's the part that scared me. Um, Not because it looked like an actual person, it's because it looked like an actual real porcelain doll head. Um, Nothing against porcelain dolls. I actually would love to collect them. They're beautiful. But I didn't think my drawing would look like that, and so it surprised me. It caught me by surprise. The thing I like about Clip Studio Paint, this is really niche stuff. But if you create a clipping mask and then you add another layer on top of the original layer that you clipped it to, it'll make that layer also a clipping mask. On Photoshop, it just unclips every layer. So I like that. What was I doing? I was just gonna do more. Oh, I forgot. I also have keys to zoom in. I forgot I could do that on my from my tablet. Oh, let me stop doing that because it's a little scary now. I love big cheeks. Like big cheeks, and then when you smile, you're like, cheese! It is so cute. Sorry. I'm just talking nonsense, huh? um yeah. That's whoopsie daisy. Well, I'm getting hot again. So I'm gonna air condition Max. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be honest, the inside of my closet doesn't have a doorknob. It just has like a kind of metal part sticking out. So I have to just twist that. Sorry, I'm like turning to look at it, but oh my gosh, my hands always get sweaty when I draw. Just because for someone who grips the pen so hard, I draw so lightly. I do not have much pen pressure, but I grip it like my life depends on it. But no, yeah, my hands get a little sweaty. Yeah, and I went to open the door, but because there's no knob, and it's just a little metal piece. My hands kind of just slipped a little bit, and for a second, I was like, well, I'm gonna rot in here. This is it. Yikes. Clammy. Clammy, that's a cute word. My hands get sweaty. Like, you can see the driblets of sweat. It's nasty. It's really gross. Like, my hands actually get, I'm gonna be honest and kind of gross, but I'm gonna be vulnerable. Sometimes I will touch people when my hands are that sweaty. Only people I'm close to, like my family. They get so mad every time. But they don't actually get mad. Like, I wouldn't do something that actually does, like, frustrate them. Yeah, no. Like, it's actual sweat. But I'll touch them. I'll be like, hey, Mom. And I'll, like, put my hand on her arm, and she'll be like, ugh, ugh, what is that? Ugh. I should really stop that, but it's a little mean, but it's like, it's harmless fun. Like, if someone actually really didn't like it, I would not do it, because that's like, that'd be a road thing to do. That'd be like nasty. But yeah, no, when I know they're not actually gonna get mad, I'll do it. I'm a little prankster. What can I say? I like joking around. No, I won't do that to like my sister. My sister will actually, she might fight me. She actually might. So I won't do it to her. Hello, welcome in, Shark Fin. Welcome in. I'm talking about my sweaty hands right now. Glad to have you at this time. Right now I'm I'm drawing. For visuals, I'm also streaming on Twitch and YouTube, but I'm drawing. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry I had to come in during that. That was. Oh, thank you for the follow. I'm glad that was enticing. I'm a very honest person. When there's something I'm going through, and then I say, I'm gonna be honest, you're gonna have full transparency. Which is it's a little gross, but Okay, yeah, I was adding. Right now, I was adding whites to the drawing I'm making because I'm drawing a human being for whatever reason. Oh, that's why it's okay. I was blending. I wasn't drawing. I was blending. That's why nothing was showing up in my drawing because I wasn't drawing. I was blending. Um. Okay. I gotta because I'm gonna blend this, so that's why I'm like doing it weird because I want light. I don't want it to be completely white, so that's why I'm making it look like this. Are very fun. Right now I'm just being experimental. I'm just being. I was gonna say freaky again. I'm not being freaky. Like just experimental. I'm having a good time drawing. Um, trust I'm not being freaky. Color by number dinosaur. That's so cute. I love a good color by number. I have to stop myself though from getting those apps just because ugh, I get so into it. I will like do color by number for hours. Freaky or creepy? um, creepy. What was I doing? Okay. A little darker, a little more. Not that much. Maybe if I just do this and then I blend it, that's too much. Maybe that might be too much. Okay, I'll leave it out. I'll leave it out. Don't worry about it. Um. Okay, I'm just checking. If you ever hear my mouse, that's probably me switching tabs. Just making sure. And then I'm missing any other chats, and blend. There we go. See, this looks. It's looking lighter. I would rather have like a slow progression of lightness than immediately go in too hard and then have to like go back. Poor other tricks. I know. I always feel so bad. Like I'll see a message, I'll click on and see a message that was like from 20 minutes ago. I would have fallen to my knees if I could. um, I feel like I'm abandoning. I'm like a miss. What is it called? Neglecting. I feel like I'm neglecting my other chats. Um, luckily though, there's not much. Most of my chats aren't Arium, thank goodness, because it's right in front of my face, so it's really easy to see that. Blend. La di da di da. Fun fact: despite how like I draw, I've never liked arts and crafts. I'm gonna be honest, like I never liked other arts. It's such a weird thing, but like if someone's like, "Oh, do you want to like paint?" I'm like, "Absolutely not." But like, shout out to painters. They they have it hard because luckily I chose digital art because of course you have to invest in like if you're choosing digital art like a tablet. Um, like other than that, it's you don't have to spend like any more money on it. Um, yeah, of course I love painting. Like I would love to love crafts, but for some reason I. I can hear the little hum in the back. That's my air conditioner, but I'm getting sweaty, so I need it because in my closet I have my PC. And my PC gets hot, then I get hot. Um, what was I talking about? uh, yeah, I don't like arts and crafts, but I like drawing. But other than that, yeah, like even as a kid, they would be like, "All right, time to use scissors," and I would be like, "Yuck, no." Okay, so I wouldn't be like that. I would just quietly accept that, but that we were gonna draw, but our we were gonna use scissors, but yeah. Otherwise, um, what was I doing? Oh my gosh, I need to. You would think I never know what I'm doing with how often I say what was I doing. Um, let's see. Maybe a little more definition here. Um, maybe a little more here. I think the forehead's good, but I feel like I'm lacking depth. I'm definitely lacking depth here. Um, on the lips. So in the middle there, and then kind of outside to make it pop out, like look like it's popping out. Or maybe on the inside. What is it? I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out when I blend it. Blend, okay. I'm blending, because this is a textured blender, I am. A dog just barked, but that wasn't my dog. Oh, I think it's from outside. Okay. That was a little scary. I was like, is there another dog in here? But no. My dog was barking. Maybe. She thinks she's so big and tough. Meanwhile, she's like 8 pounds soaking wet. But she thinks she's so tough. When she's within the fence, and she'll start barking at other dogs. It is so funny because the moment she meets with the dog outside of the fence, oh my gosh, she hides behind me. She's trembling. Immediately after interactions, she's going pee pee because she nearly pee peed her pants. She acts so big and 13. Sorry, that's a lot. 13 is a lot. I'm trying to get just more than one. 13. Sorry, again. That 16. Look how many fish. Fish care is like harder than people think. Rar. Oh, I love a little rar. Rar XD. Rar is how dinosaurs say I love you. Or rar is I love you in dinosaur. That's what it's. That's throwback. If anyone remembers that. 8 pets not counting fish. Oh my goodness, that's still a lot. Actually, I'm gonna keep blending this to lighten it up. Well, hold on, now I blended one side too far. There. I'm gonna keep blending. Still love them. Yeah. I don't doubt that. Even with more pets, like, you can love them. You can share your love. It's a little more energy, but you can share all that love. Friends bug you for being scene core? Absolutely not. No. That is unacceptable behavior. Being scene core is so cool. I wanted to be seen so bad. I still want to be seen. Sometimes I have my days. And then my fashion is so all over the place. I dress like Gyaru. I also dress like Lalita. I also dress like Scene. It's so awesome. I love fashion. I love just the way people dress, the way it's evolved throughout time, the way I started thinking of a song that had the way in it, so I had to like stop myself. But it's looking back, I wish I dressed like alternative even more. 4 chickens. Ugh, oh my gosh, my family wants chickens so bad, but our neighbors are too close, and that'd be too loud. Where did you come from? Where did that come from? Star? What the? Well, thank you, Shijo. And thank you for the 100th comment, Dino. 10 dogs, 2 cats, 1 bearded dragon. I love bearded dragons. Bearded dragons and fish, people underestimate how much personality those pets have. Like reptiles and fish, like they really do shine. Yes. 10 dogs. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a dream. 2 cats. I can't even have 1 cat. So I'm taking a break from drawing just so my hands get less sweaty. I'm gonna be honest. That's a pack. Yeah, that's your pack. Yes. Yeah, I would like 1 cat, but people in my family are heavily, like deadly allergic. So unfortunately, that is not an option. Yeah, there was one time I remember one of them like walked into a vet clinic, started sneezing, hacking, like swelling up, and was like, "Whoa, is there like a cat in here?" And there was like a cat being treated in the back. Like just the cat air had like almost come out. 6 hunting dogs and 4 inside dogs. Ugh, I love a good working dog. Working dogs love their jobs. Oh my gosh, I love seeing a working dog work. They just look so happy. Oh my god, I'm trying to crack my back a little bit, but I'll get it. I'll get it eventually. I'll crack my back eventually. One of these days. Okay, let me close the closet so you don't hear that hum as loud. Hold on. In a moment. I'm gonna be honest, I burped a little bit. Uh, that's why if I mute unexpectedly, it's probably because I burp. Alright. Where'd it go from here? I feel like I have to work on the eyes. The eyes do not look like eyes right now. Let me go back to the main layer. And then work there. Lightly. Lightly now. There. And then there. Okay. Okay. Maybe a little eyelash. Maybe eyelashes down here. Maybe light eyelashes down here. I think I'm a little worried that the pen I'm using is too thick, but it should work. I think. Or maybe I should use another brush. Maybe. I don't know. I need to use my brain a little bit there. Sigh. There. I think that's what I need to work on. The end of the eye is what was a little underdefined. And then a little tear duct, maybe. Oh, you know what? Adding an iris might help, you know? Adding an eyeball to the eye. Like a pupil, that that might be what I'm missing, actually. Yeah, I kind of forgot that. Okay. Yeah, that would probably solve the problem of the eye not looking like an eye. Um, I really did forget that. They're looking at me, and I'm kind of scared, but I just love drawings where people look at the audience. It's a little scary, yes, it's unsettling, but it's like I feel like you can feel more from pieces like that. Um, oh, I see the problem. I have to get rid of the white here, some of it. La di da di da. Oh woof. La di da di da. I'll edit back where needed, but I have to like see it. Yeah. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh, has it been 2 hours already? It's gonna. What the heck? I can't believe I've been live for 2 hours. I just drew anime, little me, and then. Oh, you know what? Also, they're missing eyebrows. They have a. I like made them a brow bone and then no eyebrows. Um. Yeah, I should probably add an eyebrow. Let's see. Eyebrow, eyebrow, eyebrow. I never know how I should go about eyebrows. Like, should they be thin? Should they be thick? Oh my gosh. My canvas lagged for a second. And I thought, I'm testing thin or thick, thin or thick. That's me pressing the undo button. So it just, apologies. This, it looks so kind. I love giving people kind eyebrows. Um, like downturned eyebrows. I feel like downturned eyebrows are not like often drawn. Whoa! Oh my gosh, that scared me so bad. I don't have like, I don't have like what is it called? My desktop audio on, but I just got a Cacao Talk notification, so which I never thought would happen. Yeah, I nearly just lost my life. That was terrifying. Because if you've never heard a Cacao Talk notification, it just goes cacao, but in a really high voice, and that I think it's about a Korea World Cup game. Yes, or an ad or something. Oh my gosh, my heart is pounding. That really, that's embarrassing how much that scared me. Like, I don't think I could react that way for a horror game. um, oh my gosh. Is it the pro? Okay, hold on. Eh. Oh, I drew by accident. I quite flustered. That was crazy. I'm like shaking now. My hands are shaking now. I'm so unsteady. I can't believe the Cacao Talk notifications scared me so bad like that. Woof. I'm trying to get right in between here. Where there's like a bald spot in the eyebrow, but I'm definitely struggling. Hmm. Roar. You know, if it did say roar, it definitely would it scared me. It still would have scared me. I had a cute little voice go cacao, and it terrified me. Your class in the morning. Have a goodie. Yeah, have a good one. Uh, Shark fin. Have a goodie. A good day. Sorry, I talk like I'm 100 years old. A goodie. But bye bye. Have a good bedtime. Have sweet dreams, and have a good class. Yeah, hope your class goes well. Bye bye. Um, low key still trembling. Like that had me trembling. That is. I really don't scare often. Like truly, very really truly. That was a very really truly scare. um, Soda was a nickel. No. Oh my gosh, I was talking about this last stream. I have so many. I don't want to say old people habits, but old people habits. I have so many old people habits. I walk with my hands behind my back. Um, I I'm tilting my head. I'm tilting my head looking at this drawing because I think the arch is different for between the brows. Um, I don't know what hands behind my back. Like I keep my hands clasped behind my back, and I lean forward a little bit when I walk. um, don't have class. Some emergency. Oh, well, that's crazy. I hope it's not like a crazy emergency. Otherwise, I mean, no class is a good thing? Question mark. No, no, I don't know. Um, yeah. I walk like that. Oh my gosh, sometimes I walk like that in public, and if I'm with like my mom, she'll be like, stop that. You're embarrassing me. Now Shark can stay. Yahoo! I'm not gonna be going for like too much longer. Probably gonna end it before the 3 hour mark at least, but I at least wanna. I just zoomed all the way in. Whoopsie. Now I can see pixels. That was an accident. Yeah. Maybe should I have gone in depth with the brows? Like, should I have done every hair? Or hold on. Let me also make it a little bigger so I can kind of color it in a little bit, like a shadow, like the shape of it. I keep saying like because I don't know what I'm talking about. um, I'm like taking physical damage. Very much the distributor so kind. That's what I'm saying. I just recently debuted like this week, and oh my gosh, everyone is so nice. Everyone was so nice to my debut, and in the chats, everyone has been so nice. It's like really insane. I was not expecting like thank you for the shot. The I started mixing your name up. Thank you for the star shark fin. Thank you. Um, thank you for the gifted nom nom nom. Thank you. Because I said it. I got gifted that earlier, and I said it like Cookie Monster just by instinct, pure instinct that I didn't know I had. So I had to like get a little more conscious this time to not do that. Kind of. I'm adding a little eyebrow pencil to the eyebrows to shade them in a little bit. There you go. Methinks. Um, Zoomed all the way in again. I keep going to click the minus button to zoom out, but the minus button is right next to like the scale where you can do it like smoothly, zoom in and out like that. So I keep accidentally hitting the very end of that, which just zooms all the way in instead of zooming out. I'm gonna be honest, zooming in and out of that was kind of scary. That's been kind of scary. I'm a little scared. Yeah, I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, the eyes. I'm gonna work on the eyes, and um, hold on. I don't like working on hair. I'm gonna be honest. How do I add a new layer? I just completely forgot how to do that. Well, button did that. Okay. I've been using this program for like 5 years. Um, I'm wondering what should I do because I'm not about to add hair to this. Um, oh my gosh, I think my computer may have crashed a little bit, or is it just lagging? Oh my gosh, wait. It didn't crash. It didn't crash. Everything just froze on my monitor. So, hold on, wait. I'm gonna hide it while I save it. Uh oh, am I still live? Uh oh. Uh oh. Everything's reloading. Um, I'm live on Arium, but on YouTube and Twitch, I don't know if it's still live because my monitor just froze. So I don't know what just happened. but I'm trying to make sure I'm alive. Still alive. Okay. I'm not gonna end the stream on Arium. I am gonna end the stream on Twitch and YouTube, just because stuff isn't working and I have to fix that. So you guys get to hear me fixing that. So yes, I'm gonna bye if you can hear me on Twitch and YouTube, but I don't think you can. Or did I like my Wi-Fi go out? What is? Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna bye on Twitch and YouTube if you can hear me, if you're alive. Bye, thank you for stopping by. Bye.